It's time to yap with what's yappening.
Queen's Radio.
Hey guys, welcome back. Was that really loud?
No, that's fine.
Oh yeah, that was great. Hey guys. It's just the three of us this week.
Someone's taking himself off to Sam Fender.
Is that what it is?
Well, Sam Fender's today, and I know he's going, so I'm
I
gonna
know.
presume.
I'm so jealous. I was literally thinking
what's
today. I
happening.
really like Sam Fender. I think he released a new song this morning.
Did
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know what it's
then I
called.
played
Me and
it.
the Dog, is it called?
he? Yeah.
Me and the dog.
Yeah.
Knee, did you say?
No.
Me?
Oh, I thought you said me and the dog, and you went knee and the dog. And I went no.
No. But yeah, this week. What are we talking about this week?
Movies.
Movie
Um,
week. I still haven't seen Wicked, guys. I'm sorry. I know I said I
Oh,
would before we
I
did
have
this.
been last night. Me and Connie were driving home, and when I say I was screaming the soundtrack, like we were listening to it, I was screaming.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah. Oh, so good. But yeah, before I got here, I went to the Christmas market to like get a wee bite to eat, and then just kind of did a loop and then left because it was also expensive and there was so many queues.
Did they do the Yorkshire pudding wraps?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
But I am going to Edinburgh this day next week, so I'll find out if.
Oh, here.
Did you not know this?
No.
No.
Yeah, Connie got me out for my birthday. So
Oh, yes, I remember saying that.
who's that guy? He just I've never seen him. I presume he's not a part of Queen's Radio. I don't know. He just bought.
This is our slot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this until 2.
All good.
So, because I went
Go
downstairs and
away.
like, can I get the key? And they were like, there's someone in there. I was like, it's 12:30. Like it's our slot. I was like, who's getting it was John?
All right.
But yeah, I did like a loop of the Christmas market. Didn't get anything. I was gonna get sweet and sour chicken, but it was £10. And I was like, I can't justify that. So I got a per burger out of Centra and a small festive fry down the stairs when I got here. And I molded by myself sitting down the stairs. It was very sad. But
The festive fry is really good in here.
the festive fry in here is maybe the best I've had of the festive season. And I've had
Really?
quite a few festive fries.
There's a place in Bangor, a chippy, that does a really good festive burger, and I will be getting it this weekend.
What's it called?
Excited. Catch 22.
Oh,
It's a new chippy.
right,
I've seen it
okay.
on
Where
TikTok.
is it?
Do you know Clandy Boy?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it's in Clandy.
right. Okay.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's.
I've been since we went to Yogurt Tree on Thursday. All I've been thinking about is the hot chocolate I had. It was genuinely the nicest hot chocolate I've ever had.
Really?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was so good. Like I'm
You
dying
know
to
what?
get back.
Bang and toasty as well.
Yeah. Pity about the price, but,
Yeah.
but like, I was like,
Took out
I was
a
like,
mortgage.
I was like, can I have a hot chocolate and a toasty? He's like, that'll be £15. I was like,
Oh!
I didn't know it was gonna be that much. Have you put it on yet? But no, it was good fun. We had a day of it on.
We did. We were very
Thursday.
productive.
Very productive.
Oh, this is our best day. Yeah, I would say that was like that was a trio win for
Yeah.
us.
Just
Our
everything went so well.
Interviews, we have an assignment and we did interviews with a guy called Juicy Pops and Councillor Craig Blaney in Bangor, and it went so well. Like we
So
are
good.
so happy with how it turned out. And then me and Karen might go today and interview the fishmonger.
As you do.
We took one step into the fishmonger
Yeah,
and
we're
went,
like,
we'll leave this actually for another day.
Yeah, we
Hold
didn't
on.
want to kill our vibe. We were on such a high, and I
Yeah.
thought the smelling like
Well,
fish
that might
really
actually
ruined my
set me
day.
off today.
And then I went to IKEA after, and I had 2 85p hot dogs.
Nice.
It was
Glizzies.
I went 2 glizzies down the hatch. I went to IKEA to get a TV stand and a coffee table for the new Dualcast set, and then arrived, got those. Was gonna like wait in the actual canteen and get like an actual but it was all like it looked awful. I had an apple pie on my tray and just set it back and was like, I don't need this actually.
Saw the price.
Yeah, saw the price.
1 point.
No, I will say this about IKEA. So unbelievably cheap for food.
I know it is.
Yeah.
One hot dog, one glizzy, 85p.
Yeah, but it's also like a Frankfurter.
Oh yeah, like it was still raw,
Bananas.
like, but it was, and 20p for tobacco onions. So I got that upgrade.
Oh.
105 for a glizzy.
Only 20p?
Only 20p, and then
That's really
I got 2, got one with mustard, one with red sauce,
Oh.
and then went. Do you know where IKEA is? There's like a Subway and a KFC and Home Bargains and all that, like in the wee
Yeah.
retail bit down the side. I went, got out and parked my car, got out of the car, walked right up to the Subway. The doors were locked. I was gonna get cookies, and then had to just do a full 180 and go home. But so that was a bit sad.
IKEA meatballs are like my favourite thing
You can
ever.
Never
buy
had them.
them like frozen, like
Yeah,
frozen
yeah.
to take home now as
Yeah.
well.
But do they like taste the same?
Probably
Like,
not.
Who knows? Don't have that Swedish touch.
I was gonna say I don't know if I have it in the bag to be honest.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, we finally got our assignment submitted. What was
Okay.
Oh.
1 out
sorry.
of 3.
Do,
Done.
do, do, do. Uh-oh. Wrong one.
that? Yeah, I submitted mine last night
Me too.
late.
I did it this morning.
Wow.
Probably did not do the right.
I was doing it and I was
Titling.
going, there's no way I've got everything here. I did like
Yeah.
consent forms,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
the images
Uh-huh.
that you
I didn't
uploaded.
do the images.
You didn't upload them?
What images?
The image is on the submission form.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but,
I uploaded them as a separate file. That's alright. Who cares?
I did it as well. I think.
Who
I
cares?
think I just dragged and dropped everything.
Then the audio and then the log line and all.
Mm.
That's everything. Yeah.
Submission.
The
document.
submission
I-
document.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to text in the group chat again. I'd be like, am I definitely doing this right? So I was
Took
like,
me
I'll just do
forever.
it. I'll just do it. And then I started writing my reflective essay this morning.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Look at you being all prepared.
Yeah.
How many words for the contribution?
Well, it's supposed to be
Got to all
500.
three. I did nothing.
We're supposed to be. We're supposed to be at 500, and I'm at 198. Yeah.
Jack has 6 words between them.
5 of them are mine. I'll read out my last paragraph that I've written. I want to reflect on how I think the group worked as a whole. Although the group worked quite well together in most aspects, I felt we could have benefited from a group meeting beforehand.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, grim. But this one's definitely going better.
What one?
The one the three of
Yeah.
us are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I like
no,
it's really chill. Like it's gonna be fine.
mm-hmm.
And
Shows up to one day of it. Like,
But, like, when there's
guys, we're all contributing.
I'll edit it because I can do it. I can do
No.
it. Why? You gotta let me edit so I can do something.
I just looked at the microphone.
I mean, if there's ever a day for Final Cut Pro to be brought out, it's
We can definitely
that.
all
Not
sit
saying
and do
it.
it together.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just let my fingers hit the buttons. You tell me what to do. Just so in the
Okay.
reflective essay I can be like,
Perfect.
I did something.
He knows from this one he's struggling.
Well,
learnt his lesson.
I was reading the contribution, the submission form, and it's like your lines were all like like host blah 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 blah.
Can I just say as well,
And then
I
me
did
and Jax-
used to so nice. Like
Look.
I was really
You were
like
making up
well, like,
rules to put
digging
into that.
like
You put in PowerPoint/pitch, and I was like, that wasn't even really an assignment. Like it was an
I
assignment
know.
before. But I still talked about it in my my contribution essay. Everything else was fair enough. I noticed. I'll cut this out. I noticed you took. You didn't add Jack being like doing like a highlight of the.
what?
No, Jack made a separate page, like a handwritten page of like the highlights of the
Oh,
transcript.
yeah,
I noticed
yeah.
you didn't add one that was like Jack Lamont also did highlights of the transcript. Just right.
Honestly, I didn't.
yeah.
What?
Well, he did do it, but he shouldn't have.
I wrote transcript, like transcribed it.
Yeah, and then he did all like no, then he did my job, and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that was
I
well.
still
That
wrote
was
transcript
well.
on it. Anyway,
um,
yeah. So this one's going quite well. Our current one.
Mhm.
We were all
We're
buzzed
on
on
track.
Friday. We were really like I was on a high, I think, and then it was squished the next day when I had to wake up at 5 a.m. for work. 3 days in a
Oh,
row.
I had the worst. I described this to my family on Sunday morning as the worst day of my life. Saturday was decent in that I had Adam and Sippy up here on the podcast on Saturday morning, and then
Wait, did you say sippy?
yeah, Stephen, but everybody calls him Sippy. I don't know why I said
Oh.
Sippy as if you guys know who he is. But that was the wrong button.
I noticed.
That's not appropriate either. But yeah, so I was working at 3:30. 3,000 people were in the cinema that day. Like passed through the doors.
3,000?
Wha- and
For
I
Wicked and all.
For Wicked, Gladiator,
That
Moana.
rock film. The other rock film.
Moana.
What other rock film? Oh, Red One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, before we all jump on me
You
here.
seen Movie Week. But it was like, I nearly started crying an hour into my shift. I promise you, I really did. I nearly started crying. Like,
That was me this morning.
just, what time did you start this morning? 6?
7. And it was, I literally got like, I arrived at Kira's house and I had like war shakes.
What time are we into?
12.
And you're here at
I
quarter
haven't
past
been
one?
home.
That's great. Hey, up top.
Thank you.
Well
I was
done.
here. We were here for 1:45. We just had to walk over.
Wow.
Got parked and all. Hit a nasty parallel park
Mm.
outside the QFT again, twice.
Wow, that
Thank you.
is fair play. Fair play. I got the bus to stay home over half an hour. I need a car. But yeah. Oh, there's some things afoot that I'll tell you about after.
Okay.
Big
Exciting
things.
things?
Yeah,
Ooh.
exciting things.
Okay.
That I'm a part of, but like that's not really. I'm not the main guy. But yeah, today we're looking at movies. Movie week.
I actually haven't seen a film in the cinema in so long.
Really?
Yeah, like
I'm
I
literally
have.
there
I
once a
still
week.
pay my
love
OmniPass,
cinema.
Do you?
and I haven't
Only
been.
passes.
Gone up.
It's
to
gone up, and I
15
didn't
quid.
realise they've been stroking me 15 quid every month.
Only pass is great, or Omniplex in general. I think is great value in terms of like.
Really?
Well, if you're paying for the Omnipass.
And you don't buy
Yeah.
anything when you're in there.
Yeah. Well, I think because the cups and everything they use are the same as Movie House, so I just compare them to like, well, what's the prices there? They're pretty similar, but like for the Omnipass, you save so much money. Well, if you're going once a week, you're saving like a good 20,
Yeah.
25 quid a month.
That's why I didn't mind when it
More.
was £9.99, but like
Yeah, I know. 15. No.
15 quid.
Like,
That's steep. That is
what's
steep.
it for a normal ticket at Movie House?
10
That's the same
Okay.
for Omni. No, it's 11.
$11.90.
is Omnipass
Omni-
11.
Omniplex, yeah.
See, but then if you go to see even 2 movies, you pay
Yeah,
for
you
your
get your
Omnipass.
money
Yeah,
back.
true.
So
Yeah.
like 2 movies a month, like that's not new movies
I
one
just
every
have
week.
literally not had the time, and I really want to see Wicked, but no harm. I'm not even just saying this. I do not have 3 hours in my day to
it's
give
too
away.
long. It is too long.
Well,
Like
Yeah.
I'll have to do part 1, 2, 3, and 4
But this
off
is-
the first part.
But this is what I said, Darren, was that like they do obviously in the stage production they have like songs that they sing for like a minute, and their only purpose is because there's stuff going on behind the scenes that they're moving, and they need time to like get it all moved and shifted. Oh, also speaking of which, I found the Beauty and the Beast play.
Oh,
did
we
you?
have
Yes.
to watch that.
I watched bits of it last night. Shout out Scott. I found it. And I will get I was thinking of doing a watch along on the Dualcast of just my scenes because I have to blur everybody's face out because
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
haven't obviously give permission for me to be like, wee.
Do you have to do that even if they're all grown up now?
Probably I don't
They
know,
were
but just as like a
kids.
common courtesy, I was like,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't know any of these people now, so like maybe they don't want their face out there. So I'll have to blur them. But it was not as good as I remember. Well, my acting
You
was
like
my
this?
acting.
It was incredible.
No, the
It
production
was like
Production.
proper.
The production was unbelievable. My acting, not as we'll say emotive as I thought it was. It was a lot of this.
He was like
But
this. 4 eggs
yeah.
for breakfast.
No, there's a dance sequence where I do like the tankards and everything, and like I remember at the time thinking like it was like something out of Wicked, and then you watch it now and you're like it's just a couple of school kids going. Like it's not.
But in the moment,
But in the moment,
You felt like
You were the
him.
beast.
it was. I was signing autographs for the younger years, like
Were you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my
like programs.
Wow.
But yeah, we'll get
That's
into it. So our first response says, "Who would play you all in a movie about what's Yappenin?"
Oh my
That is
word,
such
a
that's
good
such a good
question. That's a good
question.
I would. I mean, I'm to be nice to
He's
myself.
gonna be like, oh, Ryan Gosling.
I mean, yeah, Gosling. No, I don't know. Bach out of.
Ethan Slater. No, you're doing yourself a disservice. there.
I don't know. Like, do you remember Jake Paul when he was on Disney Channel?
yeah,
Mm.
that's actually
that gives
is
me more
really,
like
really,
that gives me more like someone in that sort of
Mhm.
realm.
Yeah.
I can see.
maybe like, what do you call her? Is it Anne Hathaway
Yeah.
For yourself?
for Kira?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was like didn't picture you in Anne Hathaway. Yes, I can see Anne
Do you
Hathaway.
think? See, I've been
Anne
told by a
Hathaway.
couple people that I look like Rachel Zegler. Sometimes
Oh,
I don't see
oh,
it.
Rachel Zegler.
Oh, I
I
see
don't
that.
see it, but like,
Apart from like
I
the
think we just have
ethnic
dark hair.
background,
yeah, I know. Also, I was like,
apart from the fact
what
that
are you
you're
saying?
not the same
Yeah.
race, I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah, I can kind of see it a little bit.
Oh, in
You
that
think?
photo, actually, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, if you're, I mean, yeah, obviously the hair and stuff's different, but like,
I think it's so hard. I don't think I have a
you hit one of these.
I don't think I have a celebrity lookalike.
No. Well,
I don't know. There is
Yeah.
someone running around
Oh.
Bangor who looks like me though. Apparently,
Do you know?
Everyone keeps saying I thought it was you. It looked like you, but you were 3 foot
Do you know who you
9.
could get
and I
away
was
with
like, what?
if they dyed their hair? You could probably get away with Sophie Turner. Oh no, yeah, I think you could get away with Sophie Turner now.
Do you reckon? Can you insert these in the?
Well, I was gonna make then a fan made What's Happening movie poster after, and it's all the
Yeah.
it's all the
like
it's all the
action
I
stars.
don't think I look like Sophie Turner. That is really
No.
doing me like
Favors.
favors. Yeah, so
I'm trying to think of who else.
really doing me justice.
Like, well, I'm thinking
Right.
of the Stranger Things cast because they're not the same age, but they're like in and around our
Yeah.
ages. Who played Jack?
Jack.
Jonathan Bailey.
No.
No. Who's that?
The guy from
Oh.
Wicked.
Oh
The
my! I do
Jonathan
see
Bailey?
the like
Dancing
resemblance.
through
Yeah.
Sam Fender.
When
Yeah.
he's like playing the dame.
yeah.
I was gonna say, would you call him Noah? Oh, you were saying Stranger Things. Who's the one who plays Will?
Noah Schnapp.
Noah Schnapp.
Oh yes. Yeah.
definitely
actually,
get
I
away
could
with
really
that.
see that.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm trying
know.
to
What
think
other
of others.
celebrities are there?
I'll just look up blonde
Who's blonde?
celebrities.
Oh,
female.
him. I'm not blonde.
You're bronze. No.
He can't
In
get
his
into
own
his
wee
head.
world.
Could that guy? No, not him.
Oh, the guy who
Austin
plays.
Butler.
No, not. Who's
Oh.
this boy?
Oh, Lucky Blue Smith.
Aye, Chris Hemsworth. Way on.
Paul Walker, if he was about this or so. Him here. Oh, look at Jossie Pops.
Oh my god.
That's Orlando
Actually
Bloom.
does a wee bit.
Oh, that's your man from Hunger
Lucky-
Games.
Hunger Games, the new one.
Yeah. Not that I don't think he could play me like
No.
Pete Davidson.
Ah.
I don't know who that is, but like
No.
they could definitely pull it
wait,
off.
Recognize
He's
him?
out of You. He's
He
in
could
the
pull me
newest
off.
season of You. The one. Wild. Wild.
I've misspoken there. I've misspoken.
Bro, if I see Ross Lynch on that screen, get him away right now.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Oh,
Wow.
Owen Wilson. Now we got a weird one.
Yeah, Jonathan Bailey, I think, or Noah Schnapp for Jack. Or like
This is hard.
it is actually
It is
quite
a hard
hard.
question.
So we've got Rachel Zegler or Anne Hathaway for you.
Okay.
I do think Anne Hathaway is a good one.
Anne Hathaway for you is it's a great shout.
That is
Really
like a
good shout.
really good shout.
I'm trying to think.
When she has her hair straight, like I think definitely.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other ones that
Mm.
look
Just
like
search up
you.
celebrities have brown hair and blue eyes. Surely there'll be something.
Yeah.
Female.
I can't think. See, when people ask me, I can't think on the spot.
Oh, there's a few here. Like
Maybe
Yeah.
like Emma Watson.
I was gonna
is it?
say, do you reckon you could do?
Guys, that is the biggest compliment I've ever gotten in my life. I'll take Emma Watson. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Is that on Hathaway? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
on.
definitely Kira Anne
They're
Hathaway.
definitely on. I think there's a bit of Selena Gomez about you.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
fair enough.
there's-
Yeah, a wee bit.
I used to love her. She was my. Maybe I like morphed
Morphed into
to
her.
look like her.
Yeah, I
Especially
think
why I dyed my hair. Guy.
Selena Gomez is fair. But like, do you ever get when like they make movies about like real people and then like you get some castings are really good, like Rami Malek is Freddie Mercury, I think
Oh,
is
yeah,
class.
he's
Incredible.
And then you have like others like who are just like they are
Doesn't fit
nothing
at
like
all.
the person whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Austin Butler looks a lot like Elvis, but he's really good in
No.
that
No.
movie, if that makes sense.
He's a very good.
She's very charismatic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very like.
Do you know who I think really looks like? Lana Del Rey really looks like what do you call it? Priscilla Presley.
Yeah, she does.
Oh yeah, she
She'd
does.
be a really good casting.
Mhm.
What about-
She's not an actress, but still.
Not that he's here, but what about Rafe? I think the guy that plays JJ, is it?
Oh, the Outer
in
Banks.
Outer
Oh,
Banks
yeah.
would do
Buddy Pankow.
yeah.
Is it?
Nah. Do
uh
you reckon? Well.
yeah. Yeah, there's a wee bit of Rafe. Not
oh,
loads.
maybe.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a wee bit of Rafe there, like.
Okay. Yeah.
If he had an English accent, then he was all like,
Yeah. If
oi,
you
oi,
had any- yeah.
oi, oi,
the riff does not talk like that.
oi, oi, recording sounds from a project. Yeah.
was
That's
Australian.
Australian.
G'day, mate. Yeah, I think Rafe could. I think that's a fair.
Who do we come to for
What's that?
Daniel?
Have that guy from You was. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
That or young Jake Paul.
Yes, the one from You. What's
Yeah.
his name? He was in something
I
else.
know. I can't
Oh, yeah.
remember his name.
Oh, I've just put it on YouTube instead. Whoops.
You season 4 cast.
Mm.
He'll be in that.
He
Was he was the one who had the pain thing.
these guys. James Scully. Is that him?
No, it's go back up.
I hope it's not that guy.
Gabriel something. No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't.
Dancing
Sorry, no.
Live. Him there?
Yes, Lucas Gage. I
Lucas
followed
Gage.
him on Instagram. Him when he has blonde hair.
Listen, I'll take
You
that.
could get away with him.
Yeah, I'll take that. Like, absolutely, I'll take that. Can't complain. That was a really good question.
That
That
was a
good
brilliant
question.
question.
He
Whoever
looks a
did
bit like, do you know Michelle out of Dairy Girls?
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
A wee bit.
Doesn't he?
He does.
Oh, he's in Smile too. Oh, he's that guy.
Oh, that's
Right.
creepy.
Okay.
Oh, I
okay.
haven't watched Smiles.
I've
so
just
I
seen
didn't
the
know he was in
trailer.
it, but I might watch it now.
I haven't seen the trailer. This person says, is it bad that my top 3 movies are essentially time travel based? Number 1 is Interstellar. Soundtrack alone clears any film, but even the story of it and the detail of how it was made, gotta give it to Christopher Nolan. He knows how to make a good film. Number 2, About Time. This film is beautiful. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
It's really good. About Time. This film is beautiful and a great spin on how time travel works in films and how deciding to change different points of time and how it will affect the future. Finally, number 3, The Time Traveler's Wife. I think the whole spin of time travel and not being able to control it and just happening randomly is such a great change of get in these time machines. Pick a date and go there. Just want to know your guys' opinion and if you've seen any of these films. I've seen About Time and I've seen Interstellar. I have not seen Time Traveler's Wife.
I haven't seen any of them.
You haven't seen Interstellar?
Nope.
I haven't seen Interstellar.
Oh, Interstellar. Like, it's... Have you heard the music? Dun,
Oh, yeah,
dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun.
I'm sure I have at some point.
Wait, where's my...
I don't
No,
know.
we did like a scene analysis of it in Movie and Image, I'm pretty sure.
Did we? Is that where they're
Yeah.
all getting knocked about in space?
I will find it.
No, that's
Wait.
not
No,
even
that's
Interstellar. That was one
Gravity.
about Anna Hathaway. Whatever
Gravity.
film that even is.
This is wait.
Oh yeah, I revised that like last year.
That's Interstellar. It's so Interstellar is about like mankind is dying, like Earth is dying, and then they like the human race needs to find a new like planet to move to, essentially to like colonize on. So they send like this team of astronauts, and Anne Hathaway's in it.
Oh, it's the same. It is
yeah,
the same film.
and
sorry.
Matthew McConaughey. And like a team is sent into like far space to like find all these planets and like find one where the elements are close enough to Earth that the human race could live there. But like on some of these planets, time moves quicker. So like 1 hour on this planet is 7 years on Earth, and then like they get stuck on some planets and they come back and like years have passed and all stuff. Like it's so sad. Like especially like Matthew McConaughey has kids and all in it, and like
Is Christian Bale in it? Or who's
no,
the main
but
guy?
Christopher Nolan is the same guy who directed the Batman films with Christian Bale in it.
Okay, but who's the main character?
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Michael Caine's in it. Who's Alfred?
I can't. I need to watch it.
It's really good.
I'm
Do you
like,
ever like say like movies like Interstellar and stuff? Do you ever think they're so like, because I haven't watched it, you haven't watched it? Do you ever think a movie is so big that it's like you almost
You've always
don't
missed
want
it?
to watch it?
Yeah.
You're almost
yeah.
like I'll
Yeah.
just
That was me
What?
with Saltburn for ages.
that was me
Yeah.
with Challengers. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, Challengers is good.
I didn't.
That was
I
my
mean, it
first.
was all right. Was I blown away by it?
Everyone
No.
was talking about it, and
That
I
was my
still
first
watched it.
Omniplex venture.
Oh really?
By the way,
See
the
Challengers?
the popcorn, the sweet popcorn Omniplex
It-
is the best
yeah.
popcorn I've ever tasted. Like,
Salted
it's
so
like,
good.
oh my goodness, I could eat bags and bags and bags of it.
Is
Like,
that what you prefer, sweet or salted? Sweet.
sweet?
Sweet, yeah.
But
Oh,
but
I'm
like
salted.
I wouldn't mind a mix.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't like sweet popcorn.
That's
Don't even
mad.
really like mixed
Oh.
popcorn. Like I like salted popcorn.
I'd like to try buttered
butter.
popcorn. Yeah.
So good.
You see, in the south, they don't have sweet popcorn.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sugar
I
do?
love it.
Or they
Like
just like-
cinema.
You just walk
or,
in,
like-
like gives a big box of that.
There was an
Yeah,
American
they do.
walked into our cinema and was like, "Can I have buttered popcorn?" And I was like, "No, I don't do that.
Sorry.
I don't
Sweet
do
or
that.
salted,
That's
mate."
sweet or salted, mate." And then I had a few families being like, "Is this halal?" I was like, "I have no idea." It's popcorn.
But there's,
Uh,
yeah, exactly. There's
Yeah,
no, like
yeah. One's sweet, one's got sugar on it, one's got salt on it.
No
But,
why.
your pick.
yeah. Yeah, I thought the score in Challengers was really good.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, we'll put it this way: the next day, I said to Connie, it was the first time me and her had like been on a date at the cinema and we saw Challengers, And the next day we were like, right, let's go buy tennis rackets and we'll go and play tennis at Ballyhome. And we bought tennis rackets from B&M and tennis balls from B&M. They would. Oh well, actually, I tell a lie. I fainted the next morning, so we didn't go that day. We didn't go that day. So,
thought of it.
but I was still down to go. I was like, oh, like we should still go. And she was like, we're not going. Like you fainted. And then when we did go, we actually went with a friend of yours, and it was yeah, he wasn't great, and it was awful. Like I think the rackets were obviously there was four of them, four of us. The rackets were wick and the tennis balls were wick.
Yeah,
Like,
blame it on the
proper
equipment.
stuff.
Blame it
But I
on
was
the
cracking
equipment.
up because like they weren't putting any effort in, and I was fully trying to
going
beat
for it.
Josh O'Connor and challengers.
I'm so bad at tennis.
We should do what's happening tennis
Yeah, we should.
doubles.
Actually,
We
now that I
could.
say that, I'll actually beat you. I'm actually really good.
I don't think that would happen.
We're actually really good.
Me personally, yeah.
All those
Um,
PE lessons.
Yeah.
Skill. More park.
Back to the Future.
Haven't watched it.
What?
I watched
know.
You've
it.
never seen Back to the
I
Future?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I used to not like watching. This is so like okay.
Like old movies.
You're gonna
is that
think
what
it's
you're
so
about to
weird.
say?
When I was younger, I like didn't watch films because I got so fixated over them. Like I would like, I like it would alter my life for the next couple of days.
Back to the Future.
Like I would like if a film ended, especially if it ended with like its open to interpretation, tear me
Oh,
up
yeah.
inside. Like I could
Oh, yeah.
not. Like it would actually cause me physical discomfort. So like, and I also didn't like anything. Like I still to this day don't watch it. If I know it's gonna be sad, I don't watch it. I don't care how big it is.
Did you watch it Ends With Us?
No.
Did you?
Mhm.
Wait, did I? No, I
What's
didn't.
that?
I anything that was even remotely sad, wouldn't watch it. Never watched that Marley and Me.
Oh,
Couldn't watch
that's
it. Started watching it,
heart-wrenching.
turned it off, wouldn't watch it because I just knew I didn't have the heart. Anything where I'm gonna cry, I just won't put it on. I have no interest. Anything scary, I wouldn't watch it up until like last year or 2 years ago. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
because they're not actually that scary anymore. But when I was younger, terrified. Wouldn't even watch Scary Movie, which it's a comedy.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
wouldn't watch it because I was so scared.
I was against scary movies until like maybe the last 2 years. I watched Scream, which isn't proper scary, but like it's still a horror movie. I remember seeing It Chapter 2 in the cinema and like freaking out. Like it was.
I watched it, but I think I watched it like with a big massive group, and it was kind of playing in the background. That was my first experience of it. I
So
can't
it's
watch
like,
it
yeah.
seriously until I know what happens.
Back to the Future is genuinely one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah, I saw it for the first time last year in the Avenue Cinema. I think I told you at the time.
Yeah.
And like it was sort of the first time in a really long time that I'd watched a movie and been like, that was actually like
Brilliant.
insanely good.
Yeah, it's
I was like,
especially for how
wow.
old it is. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
I
unbelievable.
like, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like
well, now I'm
that's
gonna
the same
watch
with
it.
like Top Gun and all. Like
Yeah.
because when the new one came out, like everyone was like, okay, you have to watch the first one. Then I was
That
like,
movie, that
ugh,
new
like
one,
have to watch the first one.
that
And I
new
watched
one
it.
brought cinema back.
And
Like,
it did.
it did.
It very much
I
did.
haven't watched the old ones, but I have watched the new one. Is that one with Miles Teller in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know who I'd love to play me? Glenn Powell. Not that he would, but like I like the idea of like a load of actors that look
Okay.
nothing like us at all, maybe down to the hair color.
Yeah.
And they're
And we're
like,
like, yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah. I
can
us.
see it.
This is us.
Yeah, like I definitely look like Madeline Klein with brown hair. That's definitely
yes,
what it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Or like
you
you could-
definitely look like, what do you call him? Ryan Gosling.
yes,
That's exactly who
Yes.
you look like.
I'm very much him.
I'm not even gonna, because like she actually does
Does
look
kinda
like
look like Anne
Anne
Hathaway,
Hathaway,
yeah.
so it's
No, Back to the Future is unbelievable. Gotta
It's
get on
so
that.
good.
It's so good. I'm trying to think of any other time travel. Do you ever hear a Tenant? It came out like during COVID. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. It was
Why?
too
'Cause it was
confusing. It was just so
Is
like,
that the Christopher Nolan
yeah,
one?
yeah.
I did watch that, but I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, fair.
I watched it with, I can't remember. I watched it with someone, and they were like, "You need to watch Christopher Nolan films," and I was like, "I've never watched a Christopher Nolan film. I haven't watched Batman."
What?
I haven't watched that one.
You haven't watched The Dark Knight?
Nope.
Me and Aaron went to see The Dark Knight recently again in Cineworld in the 4DX, and like I am of a hugely strong opinion like that Robert Pattinson's recent Batman film is the best.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched The Dark Knight again, and like we walked out of the movie, and it was Les Miserables was on, like in the actual arena. Did you go to that?
Oh,
Yeah.
the actual arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did go to that. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it good?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
And it got out at the same time that the film got out. So like the car park, we were sat an hour. In fact, Aaron actually left my car in the queue, went back in, bought chicken in like one of the shops, came back with chicken, and we sat in it in the car. Like that's how long the queue took. But we just talked about the movie for an hour. It is the greatest film I've seen. Like it just like everything, so many things like happen just after one another, and you're like, this is how they keep up with this, but like in a good way. Like it's so clear as to what's going on. Like it just takes so many
I'll have
good
to watch
turns.
it.
It's so good.
Like I wasn't really into like the Marvel films or anything until like a couple of years ago. I think I went to see one of the ones that came out in cinema, and I was like, right, this is it. I'm watching every single one. Like that's why I bought Disney Plus, because I was like, I want to watch them in order. Like
Did you watch them all in order?
Yeah, like that day I got it. I sat and I watched I think 3 in one day, and I did that for like a week, because it was like I'm pretty sure it was during COVID, like just before COVID hit, and then I was like, this is great. Sat there, watched every single one, and then it got really bad.
I wish I could.
Yeah, the downhill.
Go back to that.
It went really
It
downhill.
has. It's gone down.
downhill.
It's gone down. But I'm hoping they.
I think
Bring it
they'll
back
bring
up
it
again.
back. What's the one that's coming out?
Doomsday, Secret Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I think
I can't be working in the cinema when that comes out.
What
I
was the
actually can't
last one that came out?
be. Endgame.
No, there was a Marvel film. I swear, maybe I'm going crazy. I thought it wasn't that bad.
The last one that
Deadpool and
came.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was.
that's
good.
what it was good,
was
but
good.
it's not really like.
It's like it wasn't really connected to anything else. It was just like
they
a film.
literally said it's one of the films has no ties to anything
Yeah.
else. Like
But
if
like
you watch it, you don't have to
like-
watch anything
They're like
else.
talking about everybody, if that makes sense. But like, there's
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
like
so
you
you
don't
have
need to
to
know
know
what's
it.
going on. Like they're just talking about it.
And like
And all the
whenever
characters come up. And like,
I was gonna say, what do you call him?
Blade, Gambit,
Chris. What's his
Channing
second
Tatum.
name? No, Chris thingy. Chris
Hemsworth. Evans.
Evans. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Chris
yeah,
Evans
yeah,
is
yeah.
in it. Spoilers.
Is
Yeah.
he?
But not as
So-
Captain America.
But it's not as Captain
He's
America.
Human Torch.
Oh yes.
Human
no,
Torch
I-
from
I
the
did
old
know
Fantastic
that.
Four
I
movies.
did know that. How iconic.
So
how
iconic. Like
Like,
just
It was so good.
love stuff like
I
that.
was like going crazy in the cinema. I was like, this is so sick. Like,
your
I don't think anything will top, like, while we're on the Marvel note, that feeling of like watching Spider-Man.
Oh,
That was so good. I
Far
went
from
the
Home, isn't it?
opening night,
did you?
and
I
to see
couldn't.
when like
I
the,
couldn't.
like the entire cinema disrupted. I was like,
It was my formal the day it came out. So I was like, I actually can't miss the formal, like, to go to this. But we had originally booked to go at midnight, and then so it would be at midnight, and the formal would be like 10 hours later, whatever it was. But then nowhere was doing any midnight screenings of it, so we had to just go the next day. There's people missed pre's at formal to go and watch it, and then they were like, but then arrived, and like I was freaking out because I was like, if one of these guys tells us what's happening, like, but do you ever get like, you just knew they were gonna be in
Yeah.
it, like, and I
Like-
walked in, and there was a friend of mine
Yeah.
worked in the cinema that I currently work in now, and at the time I was walking in, and he was holding the door open, and he just goes to me, all 3 of them are in it. As I was walking through, no, I just chose to be like, yeah, whatever. He was winding me up. But in my head, like, it didn't even matter because I was like, I know all 3 of them are going to be in it. Like,
Yeah.
they've done enough that, like, I
Yeah.
know they're all in it. It's more like, how are they in it? And, like, what are they doing? And, like,
It was
it was
incredible.
so iconic.
Like, it was so good.
my
the
parents,
hype
my-
for it as well.
yeah, it was, I remember finishing a rugby session and the poster had dropped with the trailer and, like, freaking out. I remember staying up to 2 a.m. to watch the trailer coming out and everything. And my parents made me go into school the next day after the formal. Scumbag move. And a friend that was in school spoiled it and was like, oh, Happy dies. No, he didn't in the film. But I obviously hadn't seen the film and I thought Happy had died in the film. And I, like, remember getting home from school that day and, like, going off with my dad and being like, I told you if I went into school today I'd get that spoiled for me and I have, and blah, 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 blah. But it was, I brought
First world problem.
I know. I brought a Spider-Man mask to the cinema and everything. So cool, like, so cool. Our
Cosplaying
cinema's
in the
cheered.
cinema.
Our cinema's cheered,
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
which like has never
I
happened.
don't think I went the day it came out, though. I think I went a couple of days.
It's the
I think
17th
I went a
of
couple days
December.
later.
Yeah, I went on the Wednesday to Thursday, and then went again the next day. I think
I went with
saw
a
it
group
3
of my
times.
friends.
I saw it 3 times total. Like, it was just like
So good.
this is
It was really good. And I saw Deadpool Wolverine. It was a midnight screening. And I had work at 6 the next day.
Did you go to the midnight screen? Of it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But
that's
my
pretty cool.
friend asked me, he was like, no one else was home. And he was like, do you want to go watch it with me? I was like, okay. I was like, it's kind of weird that he's asking me to go. It's not who you think it is. So
Oh, right,
just stop
okay.
making that face.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, okay, sure. Me at work the next day, like,
Dying.
oh my gosh, it didn't end. I wasn't home till like 3 a.m, but it was good fun. It was worth.
What do you think Jack's favourite film is?
Oh,
It's
has
definitely
he seen Wicked?
it's definitely The Greatest Showman or something.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely
Oh,
yeah.
No, Fantastic
Or
Mr.
like
Fox.
Fantastic. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
it.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say
it is.
the Eras tour on Disney Plus. Yeah, because he's been twice. Yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Actually, that's a very
Yeah.
which is also a brilliant movie.
I haven't seen it.
Love.
You haven't seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No.
Kira, you
What
have
the
to watch
flip is wrong
it.
with you?
I hadn't watched it until like last year, the year before. Incredible. And like, see, when I say like Wes Anderson is like
Oh, he gets it.
one of my
He just
favorite.
gets it.
In fact, he is my favorite director. Like, I don't know what it is, but see, it's actually really like I didn't just discover him. Our old moving image teacher, we were doing our film, and he was like, "Okay, we're doing your portfolio, and you have to do like past works and like who
Yeah.
your work relates to." We were kind of on the journey of like, where are we going with your thing? Like, what kind of style do you want it? And I was like, I have no idea. And there was like a magician and all in it, and he was like, oh well, there's this other guy, like weird stuff, and then he was like, oh, and there's this Wes Anderson film, like The Grand Budapest Hotel. I definitely think you should take inspiration
movie.
for that.
Brilliant movie.
Turned into my favorite film, like
It's
straight
so
away.
good.
Yeah, I remember
It's
you
Straight
saying
away.
So good.
I downloaded it, like he sent it to me, and I like was like watching through it like for my thing, and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. This is the best, like the
See-
best thing I've ever watched.
See the bit where like they go to her funeral or whatever in her house, and they're standing in the back,
Yeah.
and the guy's
Yeah.
like, "I've given him boiled apple," and then like the guy comes up and shouts like a slur in his face, and then punches him, and I'm like, "Oh, it's so good." Like it's just
I don't know, words can't describe how many. I've watched that film so many times, and every time I have the same
the music as well. Dun,
the music for the like that plays in my head. Like
That's your
it's so
soundtrack.
good. Like sure, I've done so much of my like many of my assignments and all Wes Anderson and
Did you have you seen how they know the bit where like they get stopped in the snow on the train tracks? Have you seen how they filmed that?
no.
So like it's just like the you know the way they're inside the train carriage, right? It's just, let me look it up. It's just literally a box that they built, and they're just like moving along. Where they say train,
Oh, it's still and they're just moving.
as in, here we go. So like it's a box. They're just sitting in a box like that,
Yeah,
and
it's incredible.
like they're not even
Oh my
in it.
word,
Like
they're
they're-
not even in a
it's not even like
train.
they built a full size train. They literally just built the curtains and the thing, and they just push them along like the
Amazing.
tracks in the snow. Like they'd be freezing.
Mhm.
Like oh, it's great. Like oh, it's just.
It's
so-
just it's. Have you watched it?
No.
You need
it's
to watch it.
really, really.
It is
No.
really,
But
really,
then-
really good.
Not that obviously that's on the flip side, but like that's what it'll look. That's what it looks like in the film essentially. Like oh,
It's so good, and like they do so many miniatures,
yes,
but it looks massive.
Yeah.
So like the train and like the thing going up to the hotel, and even isn't the
that's the
hotel
hotel, yeah.
is all
The
miniatures,
hotel's all miniature.
but it looks like it looks like this
Giant.
big, massive,
Yeah.
massive hotel.
Oh,
it's just
so
so
like,
cool.
it's such a movie. It's on Disney Plus. It's
Okay.
Yeah,
such
you
a
need
movie.
to
I'll
watch
watch
it.
it then.
All his films are now. He's
Okay.
shorts that just came out
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
on Netflix.
They're on Netflix though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw a few.
I watched a couple of them, and they're cool. Like they are cool.
This person says, "What's your guys' opinions on movie sequels or remakes? There's been a lot in the last few years, and a lot of people are unhappy that nothing original is being made anymore because it just doesn't make money." I mean, yeah, that's true, and that like
Yeah.
you know, Inside Out 2 became like the highest grossing animated film of all time.
Did it?
Yeah, and like Moana's already beat that
Yeah.
in terms of like its opening weekend has beat like Inside Out's. So like
I
obviously,
haven't heard good things about Moana.
no, it's not great
No, I
apparently.
heard the soundtrack wasn't the best.
It's-
either.
but people are just going to see it because they're like,
Moana.
Moana,
I'll
yeah.
wait till it comes out in Disney
Maui and
Plus.
all. So like but like there's definitely a case of like yeah, if you make sequels, they'll make money like.
Yeah.
But then you have like Red One
What
that's
other
been
big-
made and it hasn't really made any money.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
I don't think
It's doing really quite well. Because that's what they were saying. I was literally about to bring that up. The Rock has had 2 films come out this on the same week,
Mhm.
essentially.
so
And they're
it's-
doing really, really well because one's animated and one's like, it's like a Christmas film, isn't it?
So it says Red One was released internationally by Warner Bros. Pictures on November 15th. The film received mostly negative reviews and has grossed 133 million worldwide on a $250 million budget.
Oh.
So like, even if it gets to
I
250,
Yeah,
like
it's
it'll have
still-
just broke even. Like it won't have made its money back.
To be fair, it's what.
But it will beat. It'll beat Napoleon, and it'll beat.
I'll get the thing up.
Yeah. So it says this website says it's eyeing for a finish of 200 million, which is like it's
was The
still
Rock
it's still
posted it.
200 million pounds.
yeah,
Like, but
a
it's
lot of
just
money.
it's more when you're paying The Rock millions and millions and millions. You're like,
Two
Well-
number one film. I said he's the only Hollywood star to open two number one films in the same month for November. Dwayne saw a number one opening. Oh, in the Amazon MGM Studios, Red One.
what do you think of him as a person?
The Rock.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't mind.
I
him.
I
like
don't really
him.
have like
I think he's
I
a bit of a
think
melt, but like
an
I
opinion
don't
of
mind him. I think he's okay.
I love when him and Kevin Hart like are in stuff.
Yeah,
though,
they're
or like
funny.
do interviews and stuff
Have you
together.
seen the stuff about him peeing in bottles on set?
No.
So
Who?
like he doesn't have, because he's so busy, he doesn't have time to like go to the toilet. So someone will just hand him a plastic bottle on the set of whatever movie he's on, and then just go.
Who?
You're like,
Kevin
Dwayne-
Hart.
No, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh.
Dwayne.
Well, either way, it's weird. I know I acted more shocked at that.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson admitted in a new GQ magazine that he is late to set sometimes and has peed in water bottles to save time during filming. But
Well,
yeah,
maybe like occasionally, but
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it was like a daily ritual,
Dwayne, the
I'd
toilet's
be
right there, and he's like,
concerned.
"No, I need
Yeah.
a empty river
he's
rock."
standing beside the Portaloo.
No, like I like original movies. Like I thought Saltburn was great.
Saltburn was I
I
really liked
enjoyed
Saltburn, and I
like,
loved the.
even stuff like The Substance, which I haven't seen, but like
I haven't
is
seen The
doing so
Substance.
well around the world.
I want to see it though. I think it'll be very, very. I think it'll be a very good film.
But like I'm looking, there's also sequels that I'm looking forward to, like Incredibles 3 and stuff. Like I'm looking,
That'll be good.
but like I don't know about all the,
And like the
live
Cars
action Disney
movies.
remakes.
I like the Cars sequels. There's like.
I really like Cars 2.
Yeah.
People hate it, but I really
haven't
like Cars
seen
2. Cars
I
2.
think it's
Finn
good.
McMissile. Holly Shiftwell.
I think it's class. I agree with you. I think
Yeah.
it's good. What else? Toy Story
like
getting out of
stop now.
hand. There's
It's
another
like
one
six.
coming
There's
out.
only so many times you can say
Yeah.
bye, and then they're like, actually,
Actually, we're
Actually, we're gonna
back.
bring it
actually, you're
back.
still here.
Like I think they definitely could have wrapped that up after the third one.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched the fourth one recently, and it was just not
just like-
great.
Yeah.
And the next one is about the internet taking over, and like I'm just like,
It needs to be, if you're doing another one, it needs to be better than the last one.
Mhm.
yeah,
And 4 wasn't better than 3. So then it leaves like a bit of a sour taste in your mouth. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't a bad Toy Story movie if it had been like further down the line, if it like
Mhm.
below 3 or whatever. Obviously, it wouldn't make
if
sense.
it had been before 3,
Yeah,
yeah.
But like 3 ended it so well. I was like, you're kind of ripping the backside of it. That's why I
It
like
was a
films
good
like that in the
ending
future.
though, like to show that it'll like happen again. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
yeah.
they're then new owner.
I went
Like
to see
it's
that for our
shit,
school
like
trip in like 3rd year or something. I don't know, like,
so sad.
what do you know, Buzz?
I don't know what like.
I feel like now there's been sort of like a period of time where sort of we not lost sort of the art of cinema, but I feel like there has been like a period of maybe like 10 years where it's just sort of, I feel like now we're bringing back like films like Saltburn and stuff. They're kind of more like artsy, sort
Yeah.
of like film.
And like
as opposed to,
A24
like movies.
allows
Mhm.
those films to like kind of break into like the mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't know if Saltburn was A24. It sounds like it should be, but
What's I-24?
it's the company that distributes all these like artsy art house films. So like they distribute.
Okay.
um,
Opinions on Barbie?
I didn't love
I
it as
didn't-
much as I
I
wanted
didn't
to.
like it. Didn't like it. But I was
I
seeing Oppenheimer
loved
later,
it.
so I was more like, yeah,
I still
Barbie.
haven't seen that.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
Another one I need to
I
watch.
I've watched
didn't
it
like
since, did-
Oppenheimer.
Did you not?
I thought the
quite
first
long,
half was
wasn't it?
very. Was it the first half or the second half? I think it was. I don't know. One half of it was really good, and then the other half I was like, "Get me home!" Like, I think it was far too long.
I
For what it was
struggle with
about.
3-hour movies in general, but Oppenheimer,
Yeah.
I actually did okay in. Like, Wicked felt long to me, but looking back, like, it's probably not as long as I think it is. Like,
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know what it was. Like, I thought I'd be fine. Like, I don't mind a long movie as long as I'm interested in it. But it hit a point, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "What actually is this about? Literally, what is this about? Who is Oppenheimer? What is happening? Why is Isaac, or what do you call it? No, or Albert Einstein standing in the corner? Like, what's going on?"
I struggle with really long movies. I really did like Oppenheimer at the time because I was just like, everybody had hyped it up so much that I was like, I can't not like this. Barbie, I think the reason the whole Barbenheimer thing worked was because they're so like
Different.
drastically different.
Yeah.
There's so much hype.
Yeah.
With both of them.
They came
Barbie,
out in the same
Barbie
day
was
as well.
fine, but like, yeah.
I really liked Barbie. Like, I thought it was really, really cute. And I went and watched it on my birthday. So like, I didn't go the day it came out. Oh wait, no, was it my birthday the day it came out? Did it come out?
Songs are good.
Yeah.
Hey Barbie.
I really liked the Billie Eilish song out of it. I still listen to it.
That one.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I just really liked it. I thought it was really wholesome and cute. And I thought like it wasn't that. It was obviously had serious undertones and like issues, but it was very unserious. Like the whole timeline and going to the real world and the thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was just fun.
I think maybe that's why I don't like it as much, because I saw such a serious film like Oppenheimer next. I then look back at Barbie and been like, that was a load of nonsense. Like, no, what did you say at the end? Something about like having
a gynecologist appointment.
Yeah, and I was just like, right.
No, but it's. I think I like films that are funny, like fun and lighthearted. I think that's my problem. Like, Oppenheimer was so serious and so intense. Like, especially films like that, I noticed myself being like, that's why I love Wes Anderson so much, because they're like, yeah, they have some like serious underlying issues, but like they're presented in such a fun, quirky way. Like, you don't have to think about it. Like, I think maybe that's what it is. It's not like using my brain. Like, I like just being able to watch stuff and not having to think about it after.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or having to remember what happened in the last film or what like that's why I liked Deadpool Wolverine so much, because it was just funny and it was like, oh, anything they talked about they kind of like explained.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes. I think people, something has to be said about like Marvel for like how they have built up this empire of like,
yeah,
like obviously people in the last couple of years have been a bit like, nah, I don't really like this much anymore. But like, see when Marvel was like at its peak, it was.
I think it'll come back.
It will come back.
Hopefully.
It will
I
come
think
back.
it's cause they moved a lot of the stuff to the stream, just going out on streaming.
And that was
I remember
was
like
their fault.
so, like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
like, everything just started coming out on Disney Plus, and it was like there's
like
no
the series
hype
and
for
stuff.
it.
Yeah. And you're not getting a packed room of people. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm watching it in my living room. People didn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a disassociated
Also, like
experience.
She-Hulk.
I didn't even watch that.
I watched it for Daredevil, and that was it.
No.
I turned it off after 2 episodes.
It was what?
Whenever I seen her twerking
Oh, with
in the office or whatever it was.
What's
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
I thought literally 1 mile of watching. Like, I just talked about love and lighthearted things you don't have to think about, but I thought it was a load of rubbish. But I think it's because I have so much respect for Marvel that I was like,
Yes. Don't lower yourself.
what?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Lowering themselves.
This person says, one of my favorites is a hidden gem of a film, a documentary film, about 4 guys who go on a trip up north, completing numerous activities and challenges, including building a tent to camp in for the night. I'd say it's quite special. The Port Rush special. So that is a video I did on my YouTube channel, thanks to whoever submitted that, where like me, Aaron, Ryan and Ben went up to Port Rush for overnight. But it ended up being like an hour long. So it's like we made DVD copies of it. There's one behind me in the podcast room, like in.
Oh, is that
upstairs.
what that DVD is?
Yeah. So it's like it's an hour long, and it's like we start in outside the front of my house. We drive up north. We set up a tent, and like we do all these challenges. So like there was 2 teams, me and Aaron are in one team, Ben and Ryan are in the other. And like we're racing out at Port Rush, trying to like get a photo on the on the big wheel, or like do this in Barry's and blah blah blah. And then it's like we have a time limit and who can complete them. It was really fun. One of them was like jump in the water somewhere. So like me and Aaron drove to Port Ballantrae Harbour, and I got a wetsuit on and like jumped off the harbour, and then did a sand angel and all that stuff. And then we actually went to the cinema the day we went home. Let's see, Free Guy.
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
Reynolds. I didn't like that.
I saw that.
Ryan,
It was kind of, yeah, it was meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ryan Reynolds.
This one.
Oh, the one with all the like Fortnite references and all.
Okay.
I thought you were talking of Fall Guy, the one with Ryan Gosling.
that's good as well. I enjoyed that.
I watched it like
Yeah,
a
it was
couple
good.
weeks ago and it was good.
That's good.
But yeah,
Like the-
Free Guy, I actually liked it. I thought it was funny.
I
The
know,
weird,
yeah,
like-
I don't know
okay.
whether it was because I
I was
was
sorta
like,
like-
sleep deprived and I put it on and we were firstly it was packed, like the screen was packed, and we got in, we were like 5 minutes late, and just I was like, I can't be bothered watching this. This is grim.
We should definitely do a What's Happening video
Yeah.
of like that thing
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we get like other people like
Yeah.
in on it, and so like one of us hosts it
Yeah.
and does the like thing.
We had an idea to do another one. I don't know if it'll certainly not happen before the end of this year, but like we had an idea of next year doing another special, but it's saying Dole in every county in Ireland. So we go to every single county. You ever see the video
Yes.
TGF did years
yes,
ago?
yes.
Saying Dole
So it
in
says
every
very
county.
TGF
Ye-
coded.
Yeah. Or like putting a sticker in every in
Every
every
county.
Big lamppost.
And and like basically we had a mad idea one day working where it was like basically at like at the halfway mark we lose our map or whatever it is, or the map gets destroyed. We don't know where we're going next, and so how are we gonna find out where we're going next? And then it cuts, and I'm skydiving. Like I jump out of a plane with like a GoPro on to like try and find out where the next county is. Obviously, like you would then buy a skydive and like do the skydive, but then you just edit it as
As
if
you
like
do.
yeah. And we looked into it, and all it was like £400. And I was like, I can't really afford to just
One
drop
day, though.
400.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Um,
One day.
Making it.
Incredible series, by the way. Smile.
One
we're
day.
doing it.
Yes,
my
one
mom's
day.
been reading the book of that.
It was so sad.
So good. I went to
It was so
Edinburgh
great.
literally the day after I watched it. And
Oh, is it
all
Did you
the
set
take
in
a photo on,
Edinburgh?
like the wee steps and all?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to Edinburgh Christmas Market next Monday. I just know it's going.
It'll be good.
Oh,
It'll be
oh.
good.
I might take a wee trip to Edinburgh, you know,
Edinburgh's. I
I just
love
love it.
Edinburgh.
before Christmas.
I've only been once, but I loved it. When
I'm
I was
going to
there.
Birmingham in January.
It's in Birmingham.
Ooh.
I know. Peter Kay.
You going to see there? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm going for my friend. I'm going. It's free.
Ah, okay. Is it the friend I'm thinking of?
No, it's
No?
Sophie.
Oh.
Shout out to Sophie.
Shout out, Soph.
And her sis.
Last person says, hot take, Click is Adam Sandler's best comedy, not including Punch Drunk Love. I have not seen Click.
No,
I have
so
not seen
yeah.
Punch Drunk Love.
I've never even heard of him.
Click. What is that?
Click
Adam
is the-
Sandler film.
Yes.
I love that.
He's
I
got-
love not that film, but I love Adam Sandler films.
He's got some sort of TV remote.
Yeah, I like it. I remember watching it, but it was so long ago.
I remember watching the first 10 minutes and then being like, I think I'm okay. Actually.
What's the Adam Sandler one where he's like married to Jennifer Aniston?
51st Dates?
Half of them.
Is it first-
Yeah, probably.
Jennifer
Uh,
That's quite
Aniston.
funny.
Adam
But he's
Sandler.
like fake married to her.
Is she the
or
one who
something.
plays Rachel out of Friends?
Friends,
Yeah,
yeah.
just double checking. Yeah. So they're in.
Yeah, 51st Dates.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple.
Oh, and Just Go With It.
Just Go With It. It's
Yeah,
such a
that
good
one-
film.
yeah.
Just
Wait.
Go With It is incredible. And
Sorry, I tell a lie. 51st Dates is not.
it's not Jennifer
It's
Aniston.
Drew Barrymore.
Oh, okay.
But
Is
Just Go With It
not
is.
also- Oh no, not that one. Is Blended her? No. Is it?
No.
Oh no, Drew Barrymore. That's it. It's Drew Barrymore and him are husband and wife on quite a lot. I think it's so funny
What's
that
it
Adam
again?
Sandler just casts all his best mates. Takes
Hayek.
him on
And his
holidays
kids and
somewhere.
all.
His wife's always in it, and his kids is always in it. His wife's never his wife,
His wife's
and his
smoking
kids
hot,
are
yeah.
like sometimes his kids, and
Yeah.
like she like is like what Hubie Halloween. So funny. Like it's
Hubie Halloween is great.
I love Hubie
It is
Halloween.
great.
I love it.
I watched it when it came out on Netflix and started writing a script for something similar after because I was like, that is so good. Like, if I could make something that's anywhere near that, it was so funny.
See if brain rot was like a term back when that film came
Yeah.
out. Me and my friend group at the time, brain rot of Hubie Halloween. We were like making like Hubie
It was
Halloween
so good.
like references, like photograph. I don't know what the word is. Like spoofs of Hubie Halloween and all. And like we would just be like, oh, Hubie Dooby Doo. Like
Hubie Dooby
it was like very kids say like Sigma or like what's the other one?
Hubie
Skibbity.
Halloween.
I've
Oh,
never seen
and like
It's
everybody's
so good.
in
You have
it.
to watch it.
Everybody's in it again.
Everyone's in it.
There's maybe a Jack Lamont with him.
Julie Bowen.
No.
Is that what you call her?
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, Julie Bowen's in it.
She's
the girl
his
from Modern
wife.
Family.
That's it.
Or no,
It's
the
a
love
Family Guy,
interest.
but I meant Modern Family.
The granny in it. So funny. His mom, sorry, in it.
Yes.
Jin Squibb.
She's still quick.
Squibb. So funny.
Squibb's still kicking. 95 years young.
But
who
yeah,
else?
and his
Like,
kids
all
are in
his
it.
mates are in it.
His kids are Julie Bowen's kids in it though, and Noah from Stranger Things. He's the kid as well.
Oh,
One
so
of
he
the
is.
kids.
Yeah, he plays Tommy.
Yeah.
Is that his actual wife, Jackie Sandler?
Jackie Sandler, yeah. She's in all of his films, but never his wife.
That's quite funny.
Like
That
it
is
He's has his
so-
own like little empire. Of
I know
his
that's what
own
it is. He's built up
movies.
this whole thing that now
They're so like lighthearted.
he
and
just
everyone
farts about
enjoys them.
and casts his mates to go on a wee holiday,
Yeah.
and then he casts the most beautiful woman in Hollywood to be his wife.
They've been married since 2003.
Iconic.
Wow,
Aw.
lovely. Yeah, Huey Halloween's great. I need to watch it again. I haven't watched it since it came out. Huey Dubois, that's his name.
Do you haven't seen a while? What do you call her? The funny. I just forgot her name now.
What's she been in?
Everything, like literally everything, but not
I know
recently.
who you're talking about.
Melissa McCarthy.
Oh,
Oh,
not who I was
yeah,
thinking of, but
yeah.
yes. I was
That's
thinking
who
of,
it
you know,
is.
Aquafina.
Oh yes.
Mel.
Yeah.
But yeah, Melissa McCarthy, she was in
Everything
Everything
back
for
in
a
the
while.
day. And
she's
This year or
Ursula.
last year,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I didn't watch that. But
Ursula.
I used to think she was so funny. I used to love Melissa McCarthy films.
Her range is also really good.
What?
Her like acting range.
She can
Oh
be-
yeah,
Like
yeah,
she can play villain. She can play like
she can
her in
be-
Bridesmaids. Is hilarious.
Yes, Bridesmaids.
It's so
such
funny.
a good film. Such a good
Haven't
film.
seen Bridesmaids.
You
Favorite
haven't seen
trilogy
it?
of all time?
Flip is that?
Mine is The Hangover.
All right, Ursula. Yeah, Hangover's good. I think it drops off after every movie, if that makes sense.
It's a slow decline, but it's like
but it's
a
not
little- it's
too
not
bad.
massive.
It's not awful.
after the second one, I wasn't like, oh, they shouldn't make a third one.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I think it is. It's just so
It's
funny.
so funny
It's
and
so
chaotic.
good.
It's so like realistic as like I feel
I
like
know.
it actually could like
Like,
Happen.
if
Yeah.
guys went on a
Well, have you seen that Holy Lands movie they're making?
no.
It's called they've made it. It's called the Unholy Lands, and it is. I don't know where you can watch it, but it's currently like premiering at different places.
like
but-
KFT.
Let me see. Yeah, so like Jimmy Nesbitt and all's in it.
Oh, it's like an. I thought
it's
you
an
meant like a
actual
student film
no,
or something.
no, like
Oh.
it's an actual film that they've made. I don't know
About the Holy Lands.
Yeah, I don't know where to watch it at the minute, but I would love to
Oh,
watch it.
I would love to
Funny.
watch it as well,
And
yeah.
it's only
funny.
like the last month or two it came out. Did
Ah.
any of you see Kneecap?
No.
I saw Kneecap. That's pretty good.
Who's in that?
Kneecap.
No, who's in it?
Like
Kneecap.
Michael Fassbender's in it as well,
Oh,
but like
right,
Kneecap
okay.
play themselves.
The band.
Oh,
Yeah, they play
right,
themselves.
okay. I don't know who that
They
is.
were the one.
You know who Kneecap is?
No.
Kneecap.
They're
were-
all over the news at the
Yeah,
minute.
because they won that court case.
I don't keep up with it. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
I just knew
that's
they
going
won.
on.
But yeah, what is our topic next week?
Next week is if you have any funny childhood stories.
Hmm.
Maybe you fell, banged your head off your kitchen floor or something. I don't know.
Kira's hungry
Well
for
done.
today, if you
I've
can't
done
tell.
that. Speaking from personal experience.
We've all done it.
So yeah, if you've any funny stories from when you were a kid, let us know.
I thought your jumper said Kira across the front of it. I
That's
was gonna
what
be
loads
like,
of people
I was
say,
gonna be
like,
like,
why is your
Kira,
name
that's so
jumper actually-
cringe.
No.
To just say Kira across the front of it.
Branded. No.
So
childhood stories.
childhood stories. I think we got a few.
Yeah.
Some traumatic ones in there, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, I've now walked to movie house, so that's fun.
dear.
And yeah, this will be out.
This will be out
This
when
will
it's out.
be out.
It'll be out
It'll
eventually.
be our next episode after childhood stories. May be a Christmas episode.
Possibly. Yeah.
Because it'll probably be.
Yeah, well, it'll be out for Christmas, so
It'll be Christmas
it'll be a
time.
Christmas episode.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Well then, look forward to that.
We'll all
folks.
be dressed up.
We'll all be dressed up with our Xmas jumpers on.
Mm-hmm. The one
Right.
after this?
Be roasted in here.
Or no, the one. Oh,
We'll figure it out.
I'll
like-
figure it
We'll
out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Yeah. But
sweet.
yeah. Thanks very much for coming to today's episode, and we'll see you next week.
With Jack, hopefully.
With Jack.
All 4 members.
Yes, Jack and Sam Fender. Right.
It's time
See you later.
to yap
Bye.
with what's yappening.